Okay, hello everyone. So our next topic is magnetic moment of a current carrying loop. Remember this topic is slightly different from whatever we are reading in magnetism till now because this topic is independent and it will be useful in chapter number 4, 5, 6, 7 and even in the last chapters. So please try to learn how to calculate magnetic moment. It's a very important and it's a very tricky topic. Okay, so I'll start with the basics and then the numerical part. So magnetic moment is a vector quantity. The very important thing is that magnetic moment is a vector quantity and its value is given by product of current and area vector. So current will represent by I and area vector by A vector. So how to find area vector? That's a different thing that I'll discuss in upcoming slide. But the formula for magnetic moment is current multiplied by area vector. So I into A. And what will be the SI unit? It's very easy to figure out because SI unit of current will be ampere, SI unit of area will be meter square. So SI unit of magnetic moment will be ampere into meter square. Please remember that you have to take the distance in meter, not in centimeter or millimeter. You have to convert it into meter. Okay. So please remember the SI unit. It's very important and the formula that is current into area vector. Okay. So how to find area vector? Remember, area vector will be perpendicular to the area. So in this 3D figure, if you'll see, the area vector for the topmost area will be upwards. Area vector for this area will be towards this side. So how to find area vector? So suppose this is a rectangle in which current, so this direction is of current, in which current is flowing in anti-clockwise direction. So if current is flowing in anti-clockwise direction, remember that area vector will be outwards. So you can curl your fingers. You can curl your fingers in the direction of current. The thumb will give direction of area vector. Similarly, if the current is in clockwise direction, if the current is in clockwise direction, the area vector will be inwards. It will be inside the plane. So if current is anti-clockwise, area vector will be outwards. If current is clockwise, area vector will be inwards. Okay, so now how to calculate magnetic moment? Let's discuss with some numerical part. Suppose it's a very simple question in which there's a circle in which current I is there, the radius is R, so the area vector will be C. The current here is clockwise, so area vector will be inwards. Okay, so if you'll put this loop in this Cartesian plane, then you will see the loop will be something like here and the area vector will be inwards. So area vector here will be the value of area, that is pi r square, and the area vector, direction of area vector will be minus k cap. So we'll put area vector to be pi r square minus k cap. Current is I. So magnetic moment is I into pi r square into minus k cap. Okay, so please remember this thing. It's very important. Okay, also remember that suppose if this loop have n number of turns, then magnetic moment will be n into I into area vector. So when you have to put n, suppose number of turns are given to be n. So n is number of turns, I is current, A is area vector, M is magnetic moment. Okay, now in this question, in Cartesian plane, in YZ plane, there is a loop of length L, breadth B, current I. Now if you are standing here, if you will see, the current here is in clockwise direction. If you are here, if you will see, so current here is in clockwise direction, it will be magnetic moment will be inverts the plane. So inverts will be means that vector, and that vector is what? Minus I cap. So area vector will be L into B into minus I cap, and magnetic moment will be I into A. So magnetic moment here will be ILB minus I cap. Please remember how to calculate magnetic moment. You have to, use some of your, imaginative thinking here, because you have to stand here and then you have to find out whether area vector will be outwards in I cap or inwards minus I cap. Let's take one more example. Suppose this is an area of length L, breadth B, and current is in this direction. For this person, if you are standing here, for this person current will be, again you will see it will be in clockwise. So area vector will be inwards. Inwards means we will take minus j cap, because upwards is j cap, inwards is minus j cap, and magnetic moment will be current into area. So current is I, area is L into B minus J cap. So this is how you have to calculate magnetic moment when areas are placed in different planes as shown in figure. Taking one more example. Suppose I reverse the direction of current. So now the current is in anti-clockwise direction. So area vector will be upwards. So what I'll take is I'll take the direction of area vector to be j cap. Area will be LB j cap and magnetic moment will be ILB j cap. Remember, well, if the answer is in this form, then you don't have to put the SI unit. SI unit will only be there when the values are being put. Okay. Okay. So now this is how you have to calculate magnetic moment of different current carrying loops. Okay, so formula for magnetic moment is NIA. N is number of turns. If number of turns are not given, take it to be equal to 1. Okay, a charge Q is moving in a square of side length A with velocity V. Find value of magnetic moment of loop. So we have a loop of side length A and a charge Q is moving in this loop. See, we only have to find the value. So direction is not important here. Okay. So this charge Q is moving in this square loop with velocity V. Now we have to calculate the magnetic moment. So first put the value formula for magnetic moment. So M is I into A. A we already know it's a square. So A is A square, length to breadth. I will be Q by T. Now Q we have, but we don't have T. So how to find this time period? Time period of one full revolution. So velocity will be 4a by t because velocity is total distance covered divided by time taken. So v will be 4a by b. So t will be 4a by v. So on the place of t, I'll put 4a by v. So 1a and a will cancel out. So magnetic moment will be qva divided by 4. So you have to learn this trick when a charge is moving in a loop, then how to calculate magnetic moment. Always remember, magnetic moment, to calculate magnetic moment, you have to calculate the total area that is inside the loop. So if the loop is a star loop, you have to calculate the total area enclosed by the loop. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can WhatsApp me. I'll send you some questions to solve. An assignment, I'll send it to you. Please solve that assignment and try to learn how to find out magnetic moment. Okay.